Welcome, ASHE colleagues and friends. First and foremost, I hope this finds you and yours healthy and well. I'd like to introduce you today to something called the Full Participation Video Challenge. So what is the Full Participation Video Challenge? It's to create a 3-minute video imagining full participation in an area that you study for particular groups. So based on the work that you've done in research or practice, what do we concretely imagine we need to do? What barriers do we need to remove? What structures and policies and cultures do we need to put in place to advance full participation in that area? So for example, how do academic reward systems, promotion and tenure policies, contract renewals, how do they need to change in order to reward and acknowledge the work of a diverse faculty and diverse forms of scholarship? What needs to change in computer science classrooms for women to feel like they belong there? What's the best way to provide access, policy-wise or otherwise, for students who live in education deserts? So I'm so grateful to several of our ASHE colleagues who, when I asked, stepped forward and said yes to create some examples from their own work of these videos. And as I was watching them with delight, I picked up a few things that I thought might be useful to you as you go to work on yours. So the first thing is pick a fun title. This doesn't have to be a long dissertation title or fully capture everything about an article. So it doesn't have to be long. It can be short, and it should pull people in. So a perfect example of that is Julie Park's "Why We Need to Can the SAT." Second tip is pick only a small slice of your research where you could make a few points and really synthesize what we know in 3 minutes. So not all of what we know about retention and the factors that influence it, but a specific factor where you have research or practice that suggests something is important for a particular group. Third, use a statistic or a story or some recent findings from a study to persuasively argue for what you want to see in the future. So talk about barriers, but also pivot at some point to talking about the new construction, the new world we need to create in this area, and argue persuasively for what we need to do in terms of next steps in that area. Fourth, be yourself. We are all, or many of us, most of us are working from home, teleworking in our comfy clothes and sweatpants, and that's okay. And in fact, I think that the more that you can be comfortable and speak persuasively about an area that you have great passion about in your research or practice, the more convincing and useful these videos are. So please be yourself. I'm hoping to attract graduate students, policymakers who are part of our organization, retired faculty, mid-career faculty, association heads, folks from all across our organization to participate over the next 3 months in creating these videos. We will recognize some truly excellent work among and across our organization in the videos that we put together, and with a little bit of luck, we'll create a nice library, a compendium resource that can be used for both online and in-person teaching in these little snapshots of our research that we share with each other. So I want to thank you for considering participating in this project amidst everything that's going on. If it helps at all, several of the people that stepped forward and said yes when I asked also shared with me that they had not created a YouTube clip like this or synthesized their work. And in fact, they were surprised that they found it empowering, and we're really glad that they had done it. We could all use a little empowering right now. So thank you for considering this. I really hope you participate. I look forward to hearing your voice. Thank you.